Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game 2 of week 5 between Team Poptarts, who have been looking super hot right now, and Team Pocky, who has been on a slump but is finally having full form again with their strongest roster, I do believe. Starting off on attack, we do have Team Pocky with Tenor, Minecrafter, Emmy, their captain, Cryptic back in the lineup, and Para, who has been on fire for this team recently. And on the other side, we got Team Poptarts with their captain Boba, Icy, Mega, RPS, and Sidon on the Brimstone today. So the last time these two teams faced up against each other, Pockys won. But at that time, the Pockys had Cryptic, and I believe they had Para, but I don't think they played Para that day. I do have to check that though. But what's more important is that Boba and RPS have not figured this combo up yet, whereas ever since the game after that game, RPS picked up the Reyna role and Boba picked up the Jet role, and they've been crushing teams in the league since then. So let's see if they can crush the Pockys as well. The Pockys has seemed to be their kryptonite so far. Ever since beating them in the first week, they haven't beat them again since. And so this is going to be the last time that these two teams are going to be meeting in this first season. And yeah, so hopefully Team Poptarts can get their revenge, but I know that Team Pocky, especially with the way they've been looking recently, being on a 2-game loss streak, we definitely do want to see them pick it up today, and I know they don't want to lose. Now, one interesting thing about them on a sense is that they're a very mixed team. They win about half of their games in a sense, and what's more surprising though is that none of their games in a sense are really close. Usually the games are always one-sided, either towards their favor or towards the enemy's favor. And so I feel like Team Pocky's results here have been mixed. So today, being the home team, it's actually quite surprising for me to see them on a sense. But that being said, this is the map that they have played the most, and so this is the map that I think they are most comfortable with. And now with Cryptic back in the lineup, their attack is going to look a lot scarier once again. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off, we do have Team Pocky going for an A execute, and it looks like they're all just running onto site. Boba is stuck here in Generator, and soon he's going to be found. Question is, how many people can he find? And the answer is 0, as Para managed to pick him off. It looks like today Para is going to be going back on that Omen. So Team Pocky is running with a 2 smoke setup this time round. They do have Minecrafter on the Sage, which is also a change. And finally, they on the other side, we have Mega going his normal Sova, as Cryptic get 2 picks there. Icy with his infamous Sage, and Sidon with the Brimstone. So nothing new from Poptarts here, but I like the changes seen from Team Pocky, and as you can see there, it seemed to be working. I mean, this is just first round, but they seem so decisive there. The speed at which they pushed just now was very impressive, and for them to not just play passive once they get the plant, but go aggressive to try to pick off the rest of the members of Team Poptart definitely caught them off guard, and so that's a good start for Team Pocky there. Now, in terms of the head-to-head, the ones that we have to look at most is RPS, aka Jet, who is currently on the Reyna, as well as Cryptic. These two players have been really, really red hot. Of course, Cryptic did not play the last 2 games, but RPS have just been, single-handedly carrying his team on his back. And so let's see what he can do today. Boba got a nice pick there on Tenor, but no one ever checks the Generator side, because they just let Para run wild, and Cryptic manages to catch Sidon off as well. So now it's down to a 3v3. This is definitely still looking very doable, especially with Icy getting that pick there on Cryptic. Emmy is tagged low, so I think she is going to be taking down real soon, as RPS tries to push her. We'll be able to get that, but now Para though running wild will get 3, but RPS will return with a 3 of his own and will be able to recover that Spectre for his team. So Team Poptart bringing it back, punching back, and showing us why they're the team on fire right now. Team Poptarts is the only team that is on a streak with a 2-game win streak. Every other team have either won 1 each or lost 2 in Team Pocky's case. So Team Pocky definitely looks to bounce back here, and more importantly, every team except for Team Puff is currently 4-5. If my memory is correct, yeah, I believe they are 4-5, and so every team. It's crucial from now on, with only 3 games left, it's crucial for every single team to win every single game. I mean, even though the Puffs are ahead by 3 games, they can't feel super comfortable either, because if they lose the next 3 games, they might even lose their first place spot. The Puffs just need to win 1 more time in order to secure their first place going into the playoffs, whereas the rest of these teams, they have to fight tooth and nail for these last 3 wins, because, you know, it'll make all the difference between going in 2nd place and going in 4th place. Let's see what they do here. Para, oh my gosh, missed the timing. Sees Boba cross over towards Pizza, and with this smoke, it allows Boba to go back over towards mid. Now, Minecrafter with a nice start there on side and removing the smoke, and just like that, this will make Team Poptarts retake that much harder. And Para is already in position to pick off Boba right here, and now Para's going to peek. We'll see Mega, will not get much else, so the rest of Team Poptarts will be pushing towards Heaven. Icy will be able to get Cryptic off, but Para here lurking in the smokes. Let's see what he can do here. I don't think they're going to expect this at all. Now they're going to push through, and Para's going to pick 1, and he's just going to be backing off. Little does he know that Mega on the other side is scouting, but because of that, it prevents Mega from really getting much information with his owl drone there. And now RPS mollied off, smoked off. Let's see what he can do, but Mega out of nowhere gets 3! That should not happen. What is going on? And Mega with the 4 kills, very clean round, and I don't know how Team Pocky threw that, because it just looked so good for them. But for Para to be able to get that, and Icy to be able to get that 1 on Cryptic, that's a huge pick there to start off. So Mega finally stepping up his performance after his, you know, somewhat disappointing performance in his game yesterday, despite the team's win. This just shows that, you know, Mega definitely knows how to play, and I think he's one of those players that struggles with confidence sometimes. I feel like he's someone that always underestimates how good he actually is. And on the other side, we got Team Pocky, who, you know, after they got that kill on Sidon, it seemed like they were a little bit overconfident because they weren't really clearing things out. And I'm sure that Para would be kicking himself there, because had he just pushed up a little bit more, he would have found Mega and punished him there. Okay, so now we got the battle of the ops. We got Boba staring down tiles, and we got Para staring down top of mid. Oh, Boba's gonna be peeking through, but that's not who you wanna peek right there. Cryptic is just super sharp, ready to play today, and now that's the op gone for Team Poptarts, and suddenly it looks grim for them again, and RPS gets spotted out. Cryptic will use this ult, will not get anything, but it will give Team Pocky control off mid. Now question is, where do they want to go? It seems like they want to go tree again, so Icy is going to peek first, will spot 1, and he's just going to slow them down with the slow orb. Question is, will they be able to get anything though? Icy will be able to get 1 before getting taken down by Minecrafter, so now it's down to a 4v3. Now Mega is still alive though, and Mega knows exactly what's going on. But Para here on the flank. With the help of Cryptic, it looks like this flank has been working out really well. Para does not get anything, but Cryptic gets taken down. Looks like Mega and RPS is just going to leave Para to his own device, and now it's all just down to Mega, but Mega will not be able to do anything there. So now we have an even scoreline once again. These two teams are not ready to give the loss, and these two teams just look really, really hungry. I know Team Pocky is not a team that's used to losing, and so the fact that they lost 2 games in a row is definitely shocking, not only to me but to them and to their opponents as well. And today they're showing us why they are a contender, and I do think that they are a contender. you know, to win the whole thing. I mean, I do think that every single team has a chance in this league, but I don't think anyone has a better chance of beating the Puffs than the Pockys at full strength. And I think the Pockys recently, the absence of Cryptic cannot be underestimated. I think Cryptic is a huge part of this team, and so to have him back today is definitely a good thing for Team Pocky. And this not only helps them, you know, in terms of mechanical skills, but it does improve their morale as well, I'm pretty sure. Oh my gosh, Boba is going to get the pick there. Oh no, with the whiff. He does tag Para down to really low though, so at least that's a start right there. Oh, but Para is going to probably die here. It looks like he is gonna get away from this as Mega misses everything, but Para, you know, with his low health, it looks like he will be healed, but Cryptic on the other hand will be brought down to 2 health. So now question is, what does Team Pocky want to do? I think they should have the read that it's going to be you know, a B. The enemy is all on B already, but it looks like Team Pocky wants to force the issue. RPS will be able to clean Cryptic off, but now it's all just down to Mega. Let's see if he can clutch it again for his team. It is a 1v3. Here's one planting. Will he be able to get this one? And the answer is no, as Minecrafter brings him down. So Team Pocky secures their 3rd round. Now, I don't know if that's, you know, just them being confident or them not having enough info, but I think with Cryptic peeking out and getting tagged really low, I think he should have told his team that most of Team Poptarts is on the B site, because that looked kind of grim there for a second. Mega almost won that fight on Minecrafter, and with that fight won, I think he would be able to pick off Feha, aka Emmy, pretty easily. And so if they both die there, then suddenly it looks very, very winnable that round for Team Poptarts. But nevertheless, Team Pocky did clutch it out, so that's not something that we have to worry about right now. What Team Poptarts have to worry about though is letting Team Pocky's economy run away, because slowly it's starting to build up and it's starting to look good. Now it looks like Team Pocky wants to play a default, and I'm not sure if I like a default against, you know, save round right now, because if they lose this round, if just one player falls, then suddenly members of Team Poptarts will have a gun. Oh, Cryptic's not gonna check that corner. He's gonna die here, and just like that, you see no one's trading for Team Poptarts. And even though Minecrafter is able to pick off Sidon, this is still a 4v4, and this is looking very doable. Boba now has a gun, and he's definitely someone that knows how to use the Vandal very well, but with this post plant setup, I'm not sure how much Team Poptart can get done. Now RPS will be going over from the tree area. Icy manages to pick off Para, and now suddenly the op player is gone. Now Tanner is also stuck in this corner, but it looks like he's not stuck and he is ready for the fight. Will get traded out though by RPS, and Minecrafter will pick off Mega. Minecrafter will also finish off RPS with a 3-kill there. So Team Poptarts is slowly starting to run away with this game. Finally, Team Pocky rather, is starting to run away with this game. Team Poptarts will once again be able to buy, but this is a must-win round for them if they want to still secure the half in their favor. But right now, yeah, once again, Team Pocky's attack is just something that you cannot underestimate. Their attack is one of the strongest in the league, and you can see why right there. The decisiveness in their pushes when they, you know, decide to execute on something, it's just super clean. Boba once again get picked off first. This op pick has not been working for him, and Emmy is just full sending towards the mid. Looks like she won't get punished. Once again, they are going to be playing the default here. Minecrafter, I don't think will expect RPS, so he will get picked off from the back. So now it's down to a 5v4 as Boba got the res. Got res there. IC will pick off Cryptic, and now it's all just down to Tanner and Para. Now, unfortunately, Tanner will only have 1 to his name, and now it's all just down to Para. One good thing that Team Poptarts have going for them is that they have no idea where Para is, and so I think Para will be able to pick off the op here. Oh, but it looks like he's not interested in going that way. Oh, RPS gets spotted. He will get taken down, and they know exactly where he's coming from. Now Para's going to... Oh my gosh, that timing is so unfortunate, and that blind is perfect! Para with 3 kills, and now it's all just down to Sidon. Let's see what Sidon can do here. Para has no info of where Sidon is. Oh, and with that shot, oh my gosh, he can't miss that. Okay, Sidon finally being able to clutch it out, saving the round for his team, but man, that looks scary there. Oh, but Sidon's not even able to recover the op, so even though Team Poptarts won that round, 3 of their players won't even be able to full buy, so that's just absolutely huge for Para. Even though they lost, you know, if they can win this round, which is very likely considering Team Poptarts buy, then Team Poptarts economy will be reset, and suddenly it's just going to Team Pockys economy is just going to steamroll from here. But yeah, Team Poptarts have to really focus on this one, because this is a must-win round for them to not let their economy, you know, get fully reset. Now Boba will be lurking through the smokes, and I think he's going to just spray through here. Will not get anything besides tagging one low. Sidon's going to peek through, which is a very weird peek there, and a very ballsy peek. Will not pay off as Tenor picks him off. And so now Minecrafter, oh, he's just going to recover the gun. Will get picked off by Mega at least. And RPS on the other side will be able to pick off Tenor. And now it's all just down to Para, Cryptic, and Emmy. Let's see what they can do here. Para pushes forward, will get punished, so will Cryptic. And now it's all just down to Emmy right here. Emmy will be able to kill Boba, but will get traded out. So what looked good for Team Pocky, it looks like Team Poptarts just clutched it back. And they are not willing to let Team Pocky get away with this. And as you can see, the scoreline is once again back to even. And right now it's just going back and forth. One team clutches one round, then the other team comes back with 2, and the other then the first team fights back with 3 rounds in a row. And if we continue this pattern, Team Poptart should clutch out the next 2 rounds. Let's see. But yeah, regardless, this is just such a fun game to watch so far, and this is what I want to see. Like, we are getting to the end of the season. This is like the 4th quarter. This is the moment that teams have to step up their game, because they can't perform like they did in week 1. That's not good enough. I feel like every team has matured, every team has evolved, and now every single team is way better than they were in the first week. And so we want to see them you know, start performing really well. Oh my gosh, Mega manages to get 2 huge picks there, getting the lineup on Tenor and Emmy, and they don't even have a chance. Now Minecrafter will barely survive that one. Will he survive Icy though? And with this Molly, there's no chance. Para does have the flank at least, so will he be able to pick off Icy? Oh, he gets spotted. He's just going to be teleporting out. Cryptic does have sight, so at least Team Pocky will have the plant. But now Cryptic and Para are 2 players that definitely know how to clutch. Let's see if they can get anything here. I think Sidon will get picked off first. Para is just going to be rotating off. And now it's all just down to this man right here as Cryptic gets picked off. He's going to be blinding. He doesn't hear the fuse yet. Now this smoke is going to make his life a lot tougher for sure. He manages to get 1, but Mega closes it out with 3 kills right there. And Team Poptarts secure 3 rounds of their own, and giving themselves the lead back in this game. Now, Team Pocky, it looks like finally their economy has been shut down, as 2 players will not be able to full buy here, but it looks like they are content with forcing. And on the other side, it looks like now Boba will be able to buy comfortably. And hopefully this time around, especially since Team Pocky does not have a full buy, he's going to be able to get some picks with this op, because the op has not been working too well for him. So let's see what he can do here. Tenor is going to peek through mid. A very ballsy move, but it looks like this time around he is going to get away with it, as Boba is bringing the op towards the A site. Now, the Pockys are playing this one very slowly. Para is just going to look through B, making sure that no one is on the flank. Cryptic is going to be pushing through though. And it looks like Team Poptarts is just willing to give this tree side open. But what I don't like is Boba is actually alone, which means that, you know, if Boba gets pushed from A, if Emmy were to push right now, then he would get picked off. And just like that, Tenor manages to get a huge pick there on RPS. And RPS is one of the carries for Team Poptarts. Para also picks off Icy. And so suddenly, just like that, the B side is open for Team Pocky, despite that pick from Sidon. I don't know how much they can get from here. Now, Para is going to be lurking here. Oh, he won't get droned out. This is terrible. I don't think Team Pop-Tart will get anything over here. Oh my gosh. The op gets taken down. Luckily, Mega will be able to trade it. Will pick up the op. Question is, will they even want to try to go for this? It is a 3v2, so it is still very possible. But question is, what do they want to do from here? Now, Mega is pushing through. Will get tagged really low. Will be brought down to half. Looks like Minecrafter is not willing to challenge this either. Oh, okay. That miss looked scary there from Mega, but luckily Sidon's able to trade it out. And I think Sidon today has definitely pulled his weight right here. Tenor and Emmy will be able to get out alive, make that Emmy only, as Tenor gets picked off by Mega's op. And today it looks like Mega's opping is looking cleaner than Boba's. Boba's just not having the best game at all. I mean, he only has 3 kills and he has the most death in the lobby, so it's not looking good, especially when he's playing the jet role, you know, the duelist role. We hope to see this change on attack, because one thing about the attacking side is that you need confidence, because you need to be the entry fragger, and I don't know how effective Boba is gonna be at entry fragging later. Of course, RPS is still in the mix and he is doing pretty well for his team, and so we hope to see him do well. But once again, Boba just gets wide swung and he just gets picked, and so Boba gets eliminated in the first 5 seconds in the round, and this has happened 3 times now. I'm pretty disappointed with Boba's performance, honestly, because Boba is definitely someone that has to step up if they want to get this win. Team Pocky is not a team that you can just, you know, bring your B game or C game to. You have to always bring your S game in order to beat a team of this caliber. Now, Emmy gets spotted by Sidon. Will be able to escape with her life though, and Sidon will get smoked out. Looks like Sidon wants to push once again. Oh my gosh. But with this tag, it is a good play for Sidon, but Cryptic will save his teammate from dying there, trading onto Sidon, and now it's down to a 5v2 in favor of Team Pocky. Let's see what Mega and Icy can do here. Icy will get the res and gets the pick as well, and so now suddenly it's a 3v4. Mega does still have this op as well, so let's see what they can do. Para is just going to smoke this through. We'll know that there's at least one in heaven. Icy will get Cryptic as well, and that's huge. Okay, Para will be able to get RPS at least, but Mega trades it out, and suddenly it's a 2v2. Let's see what they can do here. Now, Emmy will get the op at least. I mean, we'll get the ults at least, but Mega, can he clutch it out with this op here? Very smart for Emmy to just sit, and it looks like Mega, not only will he not have time, but he will also lose the op there. And the question is, will Emmy be able to get away from this one? The answer is no, but their economy is looking a lot better than Team Poptarts. So unfortunately, this time around, 3 of their players will not be able to full buy here, and I don't think Mega will be able to get his entire utility up. So overall, I think this half definitely belongs to the Pockys. They have just looked like the cleaner team, and I feel like they are a lot more coordinated. That's not to say that Team Pop-Tarts don't have coordination. They definitely do. It's just that unfortunately Boba has not stepped it up today, and it's smart for Team Pocky to, you know, push Boba and punish him each time for his aggression, for his peaks down mid. Looks like Cryptic is hunting for him again, knows where he likes to hold, but it's smart for Boba this time around to not peek. It looks like RPS wants to challenge this though. They are getting a little bit bloodthirsty, but They have to play it safe. Boba will hear some pushes mid. He will get smoked out. Question is, does he want to push through this? None of Team Pocky is watching this at all, so Boba's just going to be hiding towards Cubby. And now Para will lead the charge here. RPS is going to be greeting them, but question is, will they expect RPS? And the answer is yes. With this molly right here, I think they will be able to clear him out. They are going to peek, seize him, and will be able to take him down. Cryptic will also get one on IC. Boba will get one on Minecrafter in return though, but Para will make short work of that as he brings Boba down. Mega and Sidon though on the other side managed to get two. Getting one each there is huge. And Emmy tagged with Sova right there means that Tenor will have to clutch this one out for his team. Otherwise, Team Poptarts will go out in the half with an even scoreline. Oh, the scouting here will just barely miss. Sidon will spot Tenor, but it looks like Tenor will get the better of him. And Mega, once again, this clutch master right here. You know, the difference between him today and him yesterday was night and day. Yesterday he was bottom fragging really hard, and today he's just absolutely, you know, heads and shoulders above the rest of his team. He's just absolutely insane right now what this man can do. And I think Mega, along with RPS, is the sole reason why they're still in this game. And you know, well, Boba is not stepping up. The rest of the team still managed to make this a close game. I mean, heck, an even game. That just shows how deep this Team Poptarts roster is, how well they can play even if one of their players don't show up. But on the other side, I have to you know, criticize Tenor as well. Tenor is someone who we do expect to see him perform well. Of course, he is playing the Killjoy, so I can, you know, be slightly more lenient on him on the attacking side, but we definitely want to see him step it up on the defensive side here. Now, one difference that Tenor does is that he likes to hold the A site actually, whereas most Killjoys on this map likes to go on the B site. Now, Cryptic does get punished early on, so now with that, Team Poptarts will have site control. Sidon will get the plant down, and now it's up to Team Pocky for the retake here. I don't think they're going to be expecting IC boosted up in this corner right here, and Boba and Mega is just holding the hell position right now. So let's see what they can do. Pocky is running out of time. Emmy is going to be pushing towards a tree. Everyone else is going to be pushing towards heaven. But with this, oh my gosh, that's a big brain play from Minecrafter there. Being able to get 2 gets 3. This man right here, and Para will close it out. Now it's all just down to Boba in this jail cell of his, and Tenor will pick him off. So Minecrafter with the biggest of big brain plays to just lock 2 of Team Poptarts members in their jail cells in the hell position, you know, because not only does it slow them down, it also prevents them from participating in the fight. So essentially, even though Team Pocky was at a man disadvantage, they managed to make it an advantage for themselves, you know, finding a 4v2 2 times there. And yeah, that's just overall a very, very impressive performance. I absolutely love that. That's one of the funniest, most entertaining play I've seen in quite a while. Now, Cryptic is going to be holding A on his own. It looks like Team Poptarts thought about it, but we'll just be backing off. And it looks like Cryptic, you know, made it very convincing. He made himself look like there's more of Team Pocky than there actually is. Now, Emmy will get picked off, unfortunately. Cryptic is just going to be backing off. Now, Para here is going to pick off the spike. Oh, that's huge. That is so huge. Is Sidon ready for this? Sidon is not even looking at all. None of their team is looking! And Para with 3 kills there! Disgusting! Oh my gosh! What the heck was that? RPS manages to get 1 off of top of mid, but oh my gosh, what looks like a Team Poptart round again. Once again, Para is just turning it around on his own. Team Pocky just definitely knows how to clutch today. Of course, RPS is still in the mix, and when there's RPS, there's a hope, there's chance Cryptic is going to push him through, but RPS is still in with full health right here. Let's see what he can do. He did shut down Para there, but it looks like Cryptic will not let him get any more after that. But yeah, Para, oh my gosh, just with 22 kills, the trigger discipline to not shoot at side end immediately, but wait until you get a juicy 3 kill, finishing one more off with the pistol as well. That's just... oh, absolutely beautiful. And that's back-to-back clutches from different members of Team Pocky. And you know, this is why Team Pocky honestly is a team that is worth cracking my voice over, because they are just the most hyped team, and I cannot wait to see how well they're going to do in the playoffs right now. But yeah, I mean, if you're on the other side of the coin as Team Poptarts, you can't let those rounds go. This should have been an 8-6 in their favor, but instead they gave it up. You know, this should be easy kills right here. Now Emmy will get one on RPS, will get traded out by Icy though, so now it's back down to a 4v4. This is still looking very doable for Team Poptarts, but Cryptic from the back out of nowhere. Icy and Boba manages to trade that out, so now it's down to a 2v2, but this is not a 2v2 that is going to be easy. It looks like Team Poptarts is going to get a free A site right here. Oh, but Tenor with a very, very smart use of the bot there, the turret. Luckily, Boba manages to get catch Minecrafter off, and so with that, it looks like Team Poptarts is just going to be rotating back towards the B site. I see he's going to get the plant. Now let's see what Tenor can do. Now, his entire team has been performing really well, especially Para, Minecrafter, and Cryptic. They've just been running circles around this team. Let's see if if Tenor can do the same. He is going to be going really slowly. I think he will pick up Boba soon, but it looks like Boba is the one that's going to get the better of him, and so suddenly it looks like Boba has stepped it up. Boba right now already tying his kills in the previous half, so this is definitely looking good for Team Poptarts, and they are definitely not out. And one thing that I do like about this Poptarts team is that they have the strongest mental fortitude out of any team that I've seen so far. Their ability to come back and to clutch it when it really matters is just absolutely insane. And so I've made the mistake of counting Team Poptarts out so many times before in the past, and I think it would be a grave mistake for Team Pocky to do the same. Para looks like he wants to push through this, will be able to get RPS. He's gonna get away with robbery there as he picks that one off, and now Minecrafter will provide him safety, forcing Icy to use his ult. And that's a huge thing, because this is a half buy round for Team Poptarts. Or for Team Pocky rather. And so the fact that Team Pocky can force out the res this early means that they won't have to worry about it when they have a full buy round. Now Cryptic knows exactly what's going on, and he knows exactly where their team is. And so now with this judge right here, this is gonna get real dicey real soon. But this is a smart play here from Team Poptarts to rotate back. And now suddenly we have a reset right here as Team Pocky is just going to be going back to their defaults. Emmy is going to peek through. Oh my gosh, this run from mid. Will he get punished? And it looks like she will get punished there as Icy manages to punish her. So now it looks like Team Poptarts will once again have the advantage here into this half. Tenor is going to be holding with a classic. Will he be able to pick off Boba? And the answer is no. Boba does get tagged low. That's all just down to a 3v5. Let's see if Team Pocky can do anything here. Team Poptarts with 11 seconds left will be able to plant here. So it's not looking too bad for Team Poptarts. I think they are going to clutch this one, especially with Cryptic being picked off, being the only one with a decent gun there. It looks like Para manages to pick up a Spectre, but I don't think he can do much here. I think if I was him, I would definitely just save here. Para gets spotted, and now he just has to back off. The best thing that they can do is just, yeah, just scavenge some weapon and maybe get some exit kills, but I don't think there's much else. It looks like Para wants to challenge here, and so does Minecrafter. Question is he just gonna die with the spike? I think he is. No, it looks like he is going to be saving as well. Okay, so he's going to be keeping the stinger. But the rest of Team Poptarts will have a flawless round, being able to keep all of their weapons there. So that's a huge play from Team Poptarts, and you know, even though the first 2 rounds looked bad for them, they managed to bring it back once again. They're just like leeches, you know, they're not letting Team Pocky get away with anything. And I think Team Pocky is going through the cycle where they perform really well, showing us why they look like the better team, and then after that they drop the ball, you know, in the simplest fashion. It seems like their wins come off the back of individual members. Oh, that's gonna be spicy, but Cryptic misses everything. Didn't get anyone at all, only managing to tag RPS to really low. But I think RPS will get the heal very shortly, and so I think he's going to be okay. Plus, he's a Reyna, and so if he can get the kill here, then he will be able to recover to full health anyways. Cryptic is going to be pushing towards mid. Will spot one. Will he be able to get this one though? And the answer is no. Icy will get the better of him, and so now once again, Team Poptarts will have the man advantage here. Oh my gosh, what's Emmy doing? Full sending. I'm not sure what Emmy is doing there, because 2 times now she just full sended mid, and that's not something that you can do, especially in a map like Ascents, because unless you have information that the enemy team is clearly already on site, you just cannot do that. You have to expect them to be there. Now Tenor will get walled off here, will get spotted as well by the owl drone, so now it's just down to Para and Tenor. Let's see what they want to do here. It looks like Tenor wants to challenge this, has an idea of where Icy might be, but Icy very smart to not give anything away. Tenor will reveal his position with that turret, but it looks like they're not going to get much else. So once again, Team Pocky will save. Once again, Team Poptarts will clutch out the round. And so after losing that 3 rounds, it looks, or 2 rounds rather, it looks like their attack has been really solid, and now their bank is slowly building. The fact that they can get another flawless round right here is just absolutely insane. But I think once again, Team Pocky is just getting a little bit greedy and unnecessarily aggressive there, because Emmy rushing down mid, Cryptic peeking, you know, and challenging, especially that at that range with the Phantom, is just not smart plays. And just like how I said, Team Poptarts need to bring their S games to beat Team Pocky. We cannot, you know, I cannot emphasize enough how good this Team Poptarts have looked recently. They are the team that's, you know, on fire, and Team Pocky, while they are a strong team, they have been on a slump, so they have to treat this team with respect, because otherwise Team Poptarts will make easy work of them, as you can see in the past few rounds. Now Cryptic will once again hold this A site. He will be heard, but question is, are they going to challenge him here? The answer is yes. Icy will be able to get that nice headshot. So despite getting tagged really low, it looks like he will be able to recover. Tenor will be picked off by Boba, and once again, Team Pocky will have the Team Poptarts rather will have the man advantage. And right now their attacks have looked really clean. I'm not sure if Team Poptarts have caught on yet, but I'm not really liking this one player defending the A site. Para and Minecrafter will be able to bring him back to an even 3v3, but what else can they get here? RPS will be able to pick off 2, and Icy will pick off Emmy, and so now Team Poptarts will clutch out 4 rounds in a row, and suddenly this is looking really grim for Team Pocky. I mean, they've looked really good so far, but it seems like they've just been forcing, and they won't have enough money for a full buy. It looks like finally they're going to be saving, going for a half buy here. So hopefully they will be able to get a full buy going into the next round. Boba this time around is not going to go with the op anymore, and I definitely like this decision from him. You know, even though Jet is supposed to be an opper, if it's not working for you, you just gotta drop it. You just gotta accept it and, you know, play with something else. Now Cryptic this time around will be going on the aggressive, will push towards B instead. Oh no, Tenor gets picked there. Cryptic does push forward though. Will get one, gets two, gets three out of nowhere, and that's exactly what Team Pocky needs to come back into this game. Now it's all just down to Icy and Sidon, but because of how good Icy has looked, he will be able to get the res, but it looks like Emmy will just trade the res, will not let RPS revive back from the dead. And so now it's all just down to Icy and Sidon, and the question is, what do they want to do from here? Looks like Para is just going to be holding here. We'll hear them rotate off. So Team Pocky has perfect information right here. They're going to be pushing through. Now the big thing here is that Team Pocky will be able to snatch a lot of guns here. And so now suddenly they will have a full buy. Now what looked grim for them in the beginning suddenly looks good. And you know, if your team Poptarts, you gotta be scratching your head there. For them to drop the ball like that is just unacceptable. Now I think Team Poptarts does have a good setup here. Of course they don't know yet, but they will soon know where Sidon is, and looks like Sidon will be able to pick up Emmy. Will he get any more? And the answer is no, as Minecrafter shuts him down. So overall a good retake by Team Pocky, but once again Cryptic is just, you know, running loose. And if there's anyone that you don't want to run loose to feel super confident, it's definitely Cryptic, because this man knows how to play. This man definitely knows how to play, and if you let him play, he's gonna make you regret playing against him, and that's slowly what he's starting to do. Of course, with how well Para is playing, it's hard to you know, see what Cryptic has done, but the number of rounds that he's clutched for his team so far is, you know, it's just absolutely insane. And I don't think Team Pocky would be where they are right now if it wasn't for him. Of course, the Poptarts still have a one-man advantage, 1 round lead, but they still have a lot of work to do. Cryptic manages to get Boba there, and that's a huge pick from them. Question is, does Cryptic want to push through this? And the answer is no. Oh, he does want to go for this. Icy does get the pick on Para. That's huge from Cryptic right here. He's going to have so much info. Sidon gets spotted, barely manages to get out with his life. But again, Cryptic knows everything now. And now with Emmy holding this position, I think Emmy is looking good to shut this down. Icy is just going to push through. That's a very ballsy push from Icy. And Emmy will be able to get 3 right there, lining up Jet and Sidon. Now it's all just down to Mega on his own. Mega will be able to pick 2 though. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Team Pocky sometimes does get a little bit overconfident. I know that Emmy was thirsty for the 4 kills there, but Team Pocky has not won this round yet, and Mega is with 20 kills right now, second on the leaderboard, only losing to Para. So Mega definitely still can clutch this one out. He manages to get 1 kill there. Let's see if he can find the other 2. Tenor is in a good position though to pick him off, so I think Tenor will close out the round here for Team Pocky. And bring the game once again to an even scoreline. But yeah, I mean, Emmy there being able to clutch it out. It seems like every single member from Team Pocky just knows how to clutch. It's almost like they take turns going godlike, and it's just a really fun team to watch. Now, is this the type of performance that you want, you know, if you're gonna win this CVL? I'm not too sure. You know, to win CVL, you need a team of consistent players who can perform every single round. But is it fun to watch teams pop off like this? Hell yeah. And it's just been really exciting to see players pop off. It seems like every single round is like a montage for them. Now Cryptic is going to be pushing through here. There is a hole in the smoke. It looks like he's going to think better of it. He's just going to be slowing them down. Now Icy is going to be spraying through, will not find anything, but Cryptic will not be spotted either. It looks like Minecrafter on the other side will be able to pick off Boba, who's lurking towards mid, and so now suddenly Team Poptarts will be stuck here. Oh, RPS heard something, thought about re-challenging, but it looks like he's just going to be backing off. Oh, Para encountering many members of Team Poptarts there. It looks like he's just going to be backing off. Cryptic this time around is the one that's going to be picking up the op. With this smoke right here, it does give Team Poptart the B control. But now once again, Emmy in that same position. Let's see if she will have the same result. It looks like she's just going to be backing off this time round. And with the help of Para, I think this B site is shut down. Team Pocky knows exactly what's going on. Icy will be pushing through. I'm not sure why Team Poptarts is sending Icy towards the, to pushing first, because that's suddenly the Sage gone once again, and now Emmy is just forcing Sidon into a very uncomfortable position. Luckily, RPS will be able to trade it out. Mega will be able to get one as well. Cryptic's coming behind them, and now Team Poptarts is just choked in here. There's nothing that they can do, and Mega with 1 health will die to the hands of the turrets, while Team Pocky misses. Tenor's bot will definitely not miss, and so now Team Pocky will give themselves the lead and will secure themselves the 11th round. They just need 2 more to close this out, but I know that Team Poptarts is not the type of team to just give up, to just lay flat. And if we look at the scoreline, it's just been swinging back and forth and back and forth. These two heavyweights are just throwing out the punches, and this has been one of the most entertaining games that I have casted. And I am really honored almost to be able to catch a game like this one. Para will be able to get one, but will get picked off by RPS. Icy will get the res on Mega there, and so now it's back to a 5v4 in favor of Team Poptarts. It looks like Minecrafter is thinking about doing the same, although he has to get a few more kills before he will be able to get the res off though. But it looks like Cryptic will be able to get RPS there, and so now it's down to a 4v4 again, except this time around Icy will not have the res anymore. Overall, in terms of the battle of the Sage, I do think that our Icy's Sage has been looking better. He does have more res off, and so I think he has been a big factor towards his team. Now Emmy will spray through. No one will be able to get her. Instead, Tenor and Cryptic is the one that's able to get 1 kill each. Mega will be able to pick up Emmy finally. But now, question is, what does Sidon and Mega want to do? They are really scared right now. Sidon will be able to get 1 before getting traded out, and now it's all just down to Mega right here. Let's see if he can clutch it out again. Mega gets spotted, will get tagged, and Minecrafter will just close him out, and so now that's the 12th round for Team Pocky. As hot as Team Poptarts have looked, it just seemed like they have not been able to figure out this Team Pocky, and Team Pocky seems like they feel super comfortable against this Team Poptarts. They are not fazed at all by the fact that Team Poptarts have been looking really clean, have been beating teams like Puffs and the Puddings. But yeah, it's just overall a very impressive performance. Of course, this is not over yet. Team Poptarts can definitely still come back from this. They are a team that definitely knows how to clutch it out. And once again, this is a team that you can never, ever count out. And so now let's see if they can go perfect from here, because they're going to need to. Boba unfortunately gets picked off once again, and this is going to hurt here from the Pockys, but Para will be able to clean it out with the Odin. So now it's all just down to RPS. Tenor's Molly just did way too much damage for Team Poptarts to handle, and with Cryptic closing it out there, that's GG's to Team Pockys. It looks like they end their 2-game losing streak, and Team Poptarts ended their 2-game win streak right here. And Team Pocky does look very clean. It looks like they are back and looking like a contender once again. So GG's to Team Pocky.